Let me record to this computer.
Ok.
OK, monsieur, bonjour et soyez le bienvenu euh, dans cette classe. Comme je dis la dernière fois, je m'appelle Dr. Otigbale Edirin Sylvester. So, sir, you're welcome to this class. Like I said earlier, my name is Dr. Otigbale Edirin Sylvester. Nous allons commencer aujourd'hui. We are going to start today. Et aujourd'hui, nous commençons avec l'acte de prononciation. Today, we are beginning with the act of pronunciation. Pourquoi commencer avec l'art de prononciation? Why begin with the art of pronunciation? En fait, pour bien se présenter, pour bien transmettre des idées, pour bien véhiculer des messages, for you to be able to pass your message, communicate properly, il faut bien maîtriser l'art de parole et l'acte de parler. For you to be able to speak and transmit your messages, you must master the art of speaking and the art of it itself. So, le but de cet entretien ce matin, the goal of this meeting this morning, est juste pour vous introduire à la prononciation française. Is to introduce you to French pronunciation. D'abord, avant d'entamer, before we begin to look at the pronunciation itself, qui est le niveau de la phonétique, à the level of French phonetics, nous allons tout d'abord commencer à souligner comment identifier un document français. We are going to begin by trying to underline what a French document is. Si je vous donne un document, et il y en a des signes. When I give you a document, there are signs, symbols, situés sur les lettres qui nous informent que ce document est la langue française, est l'espagnol, est le chinois, est l'anglais, est le coréen. If I give you a document, the orthograph symbols will make you understand that this document is French, Spanish, Italian, whatever the language it is. You get it right now. Donc,
Yes.
ici, ce matin, here this morning, nous commencerons avec l'identification des signes d'orthographe en français. So we are beginning with identifying the orthograph symbols in French. Il y en a nombreux. There are quite a lot of them, mais pas trop, not too much. Il y en a 7 seulement. There are 7 of these orthograph symbols in French. I was touching every one of them this morning, and then before we now come to the phonetics itself, as it were. So, je vais partager mon écran. I will share my entire screen so that I can move from one window to the other without always stopping the share and going back and forth. Is that okay with you, sir?
Problem. Okay.
All right. So let's go. I'm sharing my entire screen right now, as you can see. Donc, nous commencerons d'abord avec les signes d'orthographe. Et là, ce que je vais faire, c'est juste pour prendre des notes. I will have some little notes here. Ici, dans ce contexte que nous avons là, we have what we call 7 orthograph symbols, 7 signes d'orthographe, 7 orthograph symbols in French. Now, these orthograph symbols are 7 of them. 7 of them, right? These 7 also, we have number 1 here as, you find this one here, accent aigu. Can you see that? We have number
Yes.
2 as accent grave, found in this word. We have number 3 as accent circumflex, found in this word. We have number 4 as word CD, right? Let me look for CCD for you. CD, let me speak CD from this document that we have here, CD. So we have for CD, okay, let's erase this. For CCD is under the letter C. I want to pull it up now. CD, let's go to S, it's not here. So D, C, S, C apostrophe. Okay, let's write an example. We'll see more of it later. Let's say we have the word français. This little sign under the C is called cédille. En français, c'est très important de noter cela. We're going to see it quite a lot, so you have to know this. Number 4, cédille. Then what we call trait d'union. Trait d'union. Trait d'union has to do with hyphen in English. We call it trait d'union. And what we call apostrophe en français. Apostrophe is normal apostrophe, right? And then finally, we have accent aigu, accent grave, accent circonflexe. We have seen trait d'union. The last one is called tréma. This is it. Tréma. It's like double dots. Instead of one I dot, you have double dots in a word. Tout cela sont très importants. All these are very much important. The reason is because they play two roles. Numéro un, il peut généralement changer le sens, la prononciation du mot. They can change the pronunciation of the word. Number two, il peut changer le sens. They can change the meaning of the word. They can change. Number one is the pronunciation. Number two is the meaning of the particular word we are looking at. So let's take them one after the other. That was the first document I sent you, the first video you watched. Am I right, sir?
Yes, yes, yes. You're very right.
Let's take them apart and discuss each of them. Accent aigu. Accent aigu is used with the letter E alone.
Mm.
The letter E alone in French. This is it. It gives this is the accent aigu. Now, without that accent aigu, this letter E can give you other sounds. But with accent aigu is going to give you the phoneme A. That's the sound it's going to give to you. A, the A phoneme. Now, when you have the letter, the accent aigu on an E, you pronounce it as A. A. Please pronounce this after me. Été.
Été,
Café.
café,
Étudier.
étudier.
Now, the accent aigu is pronounced as A. As you are saying, A, A,
Hey,
A. Yes, A, like letter A, A, A.
hey,
Étudier,
hey,
été, café. Good. That's for
café,
letter
hey.
for, yes, that's for the accent aigu. It's only letter E we use it for. That's what we call accent grave. Accent grave is a sign like this. Now, this is the opposite of this accent aigu. This accent grave, cela se trouve avec les voyelles différentes. It's with different vowels. Number one is with the letter E. So we have E accent grave. It can be with the letter A accent grave. It can be with U accent grave. These are the three vowel letters it is used with. Let's see examples from here. Can you pronounce the U? Can you say U?
Ooh.
Meaning where. It means where. Now, whereas for the first one we saw already changing the pronunciation, right, of the E to
Mm.
become A, here
Mm.
what we are saying is a change in meaning. We could have a word like this, OU, it gives us a conjunction, a coordinate conjunction, meaning
Mm.
or. But if you now have OU and you have this on the U, it's giving us an interrogative adverb, meaning where. So if you wanted to write or in English, which is a conjunction, and you now want to mistakenly put this symbol, you are changing to where.
Mm.
So every symbol counts. Here it changes meaning. You get it? You get it now. It
Yes,
changes
yes.
meaning in that context. So these are the first things you learn if you want to learn the French. You must learn this orthograph sign and symbols. Number three, let's continue. Ah, now this ah here, it also changes meaning, not pronunciation in this context, because it does two things. Either it changes pronunciation or it changes meaning, or it changes both. We have this, for example, the word, I say ah.
Ah,
This one is a conjunct preposition meaning to. Like
okay.
I'm going to the market, I'm going to the church, I'm going to the bank. Ah. Now, but you now have just letter A on its own. Can you say ah?
Ha.
Same pronunciation. This means
Yes.
means have. It's a
Mhm.
verb
Hmm.
when the
Hmm.
verb is conjugated. So those little symbols play some wonderful and terrible crucial roles at the same time. Do you get how the French language works now? So we have seen it with letter E, the U, and A. Let's come to letter E. I'll have to pick the example from here now. Can you see this la here? Can you see that, sir? La,
Where?
la, this one.
Yeah, yes, 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 yes.
That means where is an adverb of place. Where,
Mm,
where. But if you have the same la, which we will see, it means the. Or it could mean she, or it could mean it, based on the context of usage. We'll learn more of this as we go into our grammatical sections. So you have seen it with you and a, meanings change by virtue of these particular orthographic symbols. Now let's see it with the E. Let's pronounce this together. Can you say, say after me, me,
me,
me. That's
me,
father, me, eh. The
me.
E becomes eh. You see, E with accent gives you A, right? A.
Yes.
This is the symbol. Now, E with accent grave gives you what? Eh,
Hair.
eh. So that's for that. So I've seen two orthographic signs. There are 7 of them. Let's go to the
Mm.
third one. Number 3 is called circumflex. Can you say accent circonflexe?
Accent circonflexe.
Yes. L'accent circonflexe est la combinaison de l'accent
Accent.
aigu et l'accent grave. It's a combination of accent aigu and accent grave in French. That's the
Mm.
combination of those two. Now, accent circonflexe. Let me pick a word where you have accent circonflexe. It's already in front of you on the screen. Please just repeat this one after me. Can you say tête?
Tête.
Can you say cieux?
Siu.
Can you say âne?
Hand.
Can you say théâtre?
The heart.
Good.
Mhm.
Patte.
Part.
Good. If you observe, we see that accent circumflex, number 1, with letter E. When you have
Mm.
accent circumflex on E, just like you pronounce E accent grave as E, you pronounce
Yeah.
that E as E. So you
Hair.
have tête, that's the head. Tête, tête. When you
Mm.
have a accent circumflex on A, the A is not long, it's shortened. You say pat, pat. We have, for
Mm.
example, another word is age. A-G-E, age, age, age. That's years, how old, years, age.
Mm.
So with the letter
Age.
A, yes, age. Then we have theat, pat. Then with O, when you have it
Mm-hmm.
with O, it pronounces as O instead of O. But come to the phonemes now, you are going to see the difference. Take a look at these two words, for example. We have neutre, right? Then we have,
Yes.
with the complex, we have this. Let's pronounce them together. Can you say notre?
Notre.
Notre.
Not.
What's the difference? This is a pronoun, a possessive pronoun. This is a possessive adjective. This is pronounced as O. This is pronounced as O. Why the pronunciation difference? Because of this accent
Mm.
circumflex on the O.
Circumference.
Yeah. So the meaning changes, pronunciation changes in that context. Are we okay?
Yes.
So that is for the French for you. The next thing to look at, which is number 4, is called cédille. Cédille is used only with the letter C. Cédille with C. Look at the word français. Can you say français?
Hello, hello, hello. Excuse
Yeah.
me. Can I ask a question?
Right, sir.
Okay. For the last example you gave, the
Yes.
note, is it notre?
We have
Notre?
notre and notre.
Yes, note and not.
Yes.
So I said the one with a
The
son circumflex,
is
circumflex.
a possessive pronoun.
Okay, is
It
that
comes as le nôtre.
so that's not
Nôtre.
no.
Nôtre.
Oh, that's O.
Yes. O.
But the one for without it is
Is or. Or.
O.
O followed by a pronounced consonant. Notre. That's a possessive
Mm,
adjective.
okay.
So number 4 is circumflex, right? Letter
Mm,
C. This is added. You see it a lot in verbs. When you have O, A followed by O, A, O, U in French, to maintain that, to have that sound of S, to have that S phoneme, say D is added to the C. It is easy to
mm.
pronounce this word as français. Can you say français?
Français.
Good. Without that CD, you will franquer. Hmm? Français.
Mm,
Mhm. Le français, not le franquais. Another example is garçon. Can you say garçon?
garçon.
That's your son, garçon, or a boy, garçon.
Mm,
Hmm? Garçon,
garçon.
garçon, son. So that is the fourth symbol we have in French. Number 5 will now become what? Apostrophe. Apostrophe. It's quite a lot of words we're going to see on apostrophe as we go on. But let me give you a very simple one. You have this. Can you say J?
G.
J.
G.
Ideally, you're supposed to have J will be J-E, J-E, right? Then we
Okay.
have A. But because this is beginning with a vowel, this vowel will not stand in French. Now become J. I have. So in French, when the next word begins with a vowel or with a silent H, look at this word. Can you repeat after me? Can you say l'homme?
Long.
That's a man. L'homme, a man. This should have been
Long.
L-E, then H-O, double M-E
Mm,
like this. That is the man. But because this is beginning with a silent H, this E goes. We have apostrophe. So apostrophe is used to indicate that a vowel is elided. Is that all right? A
yes,
vowel
yes.
is elided in French. So we have
Mm.
number 5 as apostrophe. Now, the next one we have is
But for this one, for this Lahome, this Lahome, is it Lahome or what?
it's supposed to be lum. This is the correct
Long.
one. Yes.
Which one is the first one is the correct one, right?
Yes, yes.
So, but you said, but is H is that H is
The
it
H is
vowel?
silent. The H is silent, so it's really like a vowel in French. We call it
I
H
see.
muet.
I see.
Good. Now, there are two types of H in French. We have what we call the H muet and the H aspiré. The H aspiré, the H is not silent. So, example, the word hero. We say lo, hero. Can you see that now?
Yes.
Lo, hero. This is R. Here, this H is H aspiré. So, the lo is written in full. No elision is needed. Are we okay?
Yes.
No addition is needed. We have low error, low error in that context. So that is for number 5, which is what the what? Apostrophe. The next one we are looking at, we have seen as contigu, we have seen as on graph, we have seen as on circumflex, we have seen what again now? Cedille, we have seen apostrophe. That's how many? Is it 5 or 6?
6.
6. So the last one is what we call trade union. Like your hyphen in English is basically used to kind of um, create a compound word. Do you get it now? Let's
Uh,
pick the word rainbow in English. The word rainbow. The word rainbow is called arc-en-ciel. Arc-en-ciel, like an arc, a bow in the sky. Arc-en-ciel. Arc-en-ciel. So let's pick arc-en-ciel, for example. We have a word like this. Let me use this now. Let's see. Okay. We have arc-en-ciel. Can you see that now? This
Mm.
thing you see here, this like this thing is called the trait d'union.
Continue.
Trait d'union. That is your hyphen in English. Arc-en-ciel. So it is used to create a compound word, to link letters together, words together, to create a compound word. Number one. Number two, we use it a lot in French when we're dealing with interrogation. When we come to interrogation, 3 weeks from now, maximum, or 4 weeks from now, you're going to find out we're using it a lot. We're going to call l'inversion du sujet et le verbe. I want to say, ils ont, for example, ils ont des enfants. I'm talking about a couple. I'm saying this couple have children. Hmm? Ils ont des enfants. Okay, let me wipe this off and write it properly. Ils ont des enfants. Let me type it now. I want to say this couple have children. I will say ils ont des enfants. Right? They have children. But let me not say in another context, I want to say, do they have children? I could say until des enfants. Can you see this too right now? Until des enfants. Until des enfants. If I say until des enfants, I shall have it here. This is just a normal declarative sentence, right? But now this is an interrogative statement. I move this verb here, I move this subject pronoun there, and then I link use an hyphen. Can you see that, sir?
Yes.
So that trait de l'union is used a lot in French. Now, la combinaison de tous ces signes d'orthographe que je vous ai montrés ce matin, ce sont des éléments clés qui nous aident à identifier si un document soit français ou non. So, with all these orthograph symbols you have seen, they are the things that tells us that this particular document you are holding, sir, is a French document. Is that all right? That what
Yeah.
tells us that this is a French document, this is an English document, this is whatever. Now, I'm going to take you through a little bit of not too much of a drilling per se, but I think you need it so that we can practice with it. So right about now, I'm going to take you to, good, I'm sharing my screen. I'm going to take you to a section of my screen and then open up a document. And your job will be to identify the orthograph symbols in all the words I'm going to be pointing at. Is that okay? So
Yes.
let's go and identify them together. Now to do that, let's come here. Let's enter our browser. Here we go. And now we're in our browser. Let's pick up a document. Good. I love this. Now we have this here. Okay. Let me just pick, which should I use? Okay, that's good. Okay, let's have this. Begin with this word. What orthograph sign do you have in this word?
Um, we have Lawson graph
Is that one
and
graph?
Lawson apostrophe
Good,
apostrophe
apostrophe. Mhm.
and another one is what do they call this one? One has to
Circumflex?
circumflex
Okay, thank you
Lawson
so much.
circumflex.
What do you have in this word?
We have this one we have Lawson graph.
Good, Ashon graph. What do you
Uh,
have in this word?
we have Lawson Egg can be something. Egg or
Accent
is it
aigu. Accent
ague?
aigu.
Egg, ague.
Accent aigu. Now I've run,
A,
yes, accent aigu.
a,
I've run through the entire document in a jiffy now, and I saw that what we have in this document is accent grave, apostrophe, accent aigu, and accent circumflex. Is there any
hmm.
of the seven that you have there that I've not seen? Like that.
I don't think so.
So it
I
doesn't
don't
mean you
think so.
have all seven in a document, right? Or in a
Okay.
paragraph. So, but you will have those autograph symbols. Let's go up a bit and see if we can get something else. Another one from here. Okay, I'm some gravity and some ague, and some circumflex. Are you getting it now?
Yes.
The ones I can find here. Okay.
Apostrophe.
Uh, apostrophe. Now look at this one and tell me what autograph symbol do we have in this word?
That one is trade do Leo.
Très d'union. Très
Trade do
d'union. Très d'union.
trade trade do.
Voilà, trait de l'union. So you have that in that particular, for that particular word, right? Trait de l'union. Let me open another document. I have a lot of them. This document I'm showing you is the exam pack that I told you I'm going to get. Hmm?
Okay.
Good. It's an exam pack. So I have two students now who wants to get it. They are readily available by weekend. But let's go look at this other section. I'm just pulling up documents. Okay.
It's okay.
Now,
It's okay.
can you see this? What do you have here?
We have trade do.
Trade union. You see, this is another way of ask what another important word we use when we're asking questions. We call it ESCO. ESCO, that's the word. ESCO. Trade union is used for interrogations a lot. We use it
Hmm.
quite a lot for interrogations in French. So you cannot do without it. So these are the autograph symbol. I'm going to pull up another one now before we leave. The goal is to ensure that you get used. Then I'm going to give you a very brief passage. All you're going to do is identify the autograph symbols that are used in the passage. And when we are doing that, I'm going to pause the recording while you do that exercise. It will take you 10 minutes to do. It's a way of juggling your memory. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, so let me pick another question altogether. Let me pick this. So this is another one of the exam pack. So I'm picking the first paragraph for you. What you are doing is simply this is the document. I'm sending it to your WhatsApp right now. So while on that, let me pause the recording. Is that okay? So the screen sharing is paused. No, let me keep sharing the screen. I want to pause the recording. So I come to recording, pause recording. Okay, let's continue. So we've seen these two sets of documents and we are identifying the words that have these autograph symbols, right? So I'm changing the color of my pen here. Then we can work with it. Okay, so let's begin with the first paragraph that you have there. You have de nos jours, les jours d'argent. What's the first symbol you have there that we have there?
Uh, apostrophe. Apostrophe.
Apostrophe, apostrophe
Apostrophe.
in this agent.
Hmm.
Thank you so much.
Hmm.
You have apostrophe in that
Hmm.
context. You have apostrophe, all right? Good. Apostrophe is okay. Apostrophe,
Hmm.
yeah, that's the word apostrophe. Okay,
Hmm.
we have the next one. We have the word présent. What do you have there?
There's a lo Lausanne, lo Asen,
As,
Ason,
as,
Ason,
accent aigu.
Egwe,
Accent aigu.
Egwe, abi, Egwe.
Yeah, aigu. Accent
Okay.
aigu. Accent
Egu,
aigu. Yeah, accent aigu.
Eg,
Accent aigu.
Ason,
Then we have
Egu. Okay.
then what about for this word? Grass. What do we have there?
We have this Ason
Circumflex. I saw
circumflex,
circumflex. Yes. You're still using your
circumflex.
English pronunciation. Circumflex.
Circumflex, my
Yes.
God.
The next one is here.
Uh,
We have what
mm,
accent do we have here?
I have
Accent aigu as well, right?
agree, yes, agree as well.
Then we have
And this one,
apostrophe there.
apostrophe
Then,
there, yes.
then so that
And the
basically that's what you have in that first document. Is the reason I said let me give you another one when I saw scan
okay,
through it. Yeah. Let's scan through it.
yes.
So
We
let's
also
go to
have
the
this. We
next.
also have a graph too in
Yes,
that
a song
document.
graph. Yes, a song graph.
Some graph.
So
Mm.
we're going to come to this next one. We have accent what? Circumflex here, first of all.
Mm.
Accent circumflex, right? You
Mm.
come here, what do you have here?
We have the
Accent graph.
a song graph.
You have
Mm.
apostrophe. You have
Apostrophe.
accent aigu.
Accent
Accent
aigu.
grave again. Circumflex.
Circumflex.
So that's
Then
what letters
apostrophe.
apostrophe. These are the kind of symbols you have all over there.
Mm.
That's what you have in the context of the work over there. So let's
Mm.
continue now as we delve in. So we have seen all the orthograph signs. We've taken our own time to practice and try to kind of remove it, right? I mean, master the usage. Right now, we're now coming to something else, which is going to be basically what we call the French phonetics proper. Here, we're looking at the French phonemes. In French, when you talk about phonemes, they are broken into three categories. I want to believe you saw that in the video you watched. We have three categories of sounds in French. I will call the vowels. We call them les voyelles. Can you say les voyelles?
Les voyelles.
Good. That's the vowels. I will call
Les
les
voyelles.
voyelles. Voyelles. I will call les consonnes. Les consonnes. Those are the consonants. Les consonnes. The consonant sounds also exist in French. Then I will call les semi-voyelles et les semi-consonnes. Semi-vowels and semi-consonants. These are the three categories of sounds. Let's look at them together over here. Can you see this order? This is the voyelle. Can you see them here? Les
Yes, yes,
voyelles.
yes.
Hmm? In the vowel, I will call oral and nasal vowels. Les voyelles orales et les voyelles nasal vowels. Then that's what makes up the vowel. There are 16 of them in French. 16 sounds. Hmm? Then we will call les consonnes, the consonants. There are 18 of them. I will call les semi-voyelles et les semi-consonnes. Semi-voyelles, semi-consonnes. There are three of them. This sound is wrongly placed. It should be this in French. So that when you take all the phonemes put together, we have what we call 37 phonemes. Everything, tout ce que nous parlons de la langue française, c'est à travers ces 37 phonèmes que nous parlons. All we say in French is through the agency of these 37 sounds. Do you get it now? That will
Yeah.
speak. Whether it's in Paris or in Belgium or in Canada, in any part of the world or in any francophone country, as far as the person is speaking French, it is those sounds the person is using. We call them alphabet phonetic international, international phonetic symbols. So we're going to pick them apart right now. We're going to take the first set, which is the first eight, God helping us, as you have in that your video you watch. We'll pick them apart and begin to study them now. And to do that, we're using this book, this textbook. This is what I use in making those videos. Now, what are vowel sounds? I've told you there are 16 vowels in French, right? 12 of them is oral vowel. When we say oral vowels, these are sounds you produce generally without the air passing through your nostril. Now, let's pronounce these two words together. Can you say bo, bo,
Bo.
bo?
Bo.
This is the word we're pronouncing B-E-A-U. Bo. Can you say O?
Bo.
O.
Ho. Ho.
Let's do the experiment just one or two times. Can you close your nose and say O?
O. O.
It still came out perfectly. That because this is a
Okay.
vowel sound, and to produce it, air just needs to pass through your mouth. It has no business with your
Mm.
nursery. Now, let's look at the word a child. A child is enfant. Can you say enfant?
On phone.
Enfant.
On phone.
Uh, Now, if you try and do that experiment, close your nursery and pronounce enfant. Let's say it's going to.
On on phone.
It will not work. Why?
Yes, yes.
Because this is a nasal sound. Air will pass through the mouth and the nursery simultaneously. So
Mm.
when you pronounce a vowel, the air passes through your vocal cords and there is no obstruction in your mouth. That's how we define vowels. Air that you produce without any obstruction, sounds you produce without any obstruction in your mouth are called les voyelles. They are called vowels in French. They're called vowels in French. So there are 16 of them. This 16, 12 is oral. The air passes just through the mouth. 4 of them is nasal. Is that okay? Now, out of these 12, 8 of them are called simple. 4 of them are called compound oral vowels. That is the order I made the video I sent you that you watched. Is that okay? And that video is also in the channel. Donc, let's
You
pick
said
them.
eight of them are simple and four of them are compound.
Yes, simple oral vowel, compound oral vowel, 4. That makes all the 12 oral vowels. Then you have the 4 nasal vowels, making it a total of 16 vowels in French. Let's look at them together. These are the vowels, all 16 of them. All 16 of them. Pronounce these words this after me. Can you say ah? No, let's begin with the E. Let's begin with the E. Can you say E?
E,
D.
D,
Good. Can you say A?
A,
Can you say D?
D.
Are you seeing the accent again now?
Yes, yes, yes.
Can you
Yeah,
say A?
but the first one there is no accent
No
again there.
accent. Just I. D. E. Not A. E. 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 E.
E,
Yes.
okay.
A.
A,
Air. We're now in air. Number
eh,
3. Air.
eh,
Can you say there?
there,
Good. Pay close attention. You have a word like this in French pronounced as they. You have another word like this pronounced as there.
my
Hmm?
God.
Mm-hmm. So that's the reason I took you to the
A,
orthograph sign first now. They, there. We'll see the meaning later. But let's go on. Can you say air?
hair,
Then there.
there,
Ah.
ha,
It's part.
pa,
Can you say ah?
ha,
It's not long. Ah.
ha,
Part.
pat,
Or.
ho,
Do.
do,
O.
o,
Do.
do,
U.
u,
Like oo.
u.
Yes. Who stole the meat from the cooking pot? Who?
Mm.
Mhm. Like WHO. Who is there? That who. That's the sound. Who. Then you say do.
Mm.
Can you say
Do.
do? Those are the oral simple vowels, right? And the
Yeah.
oral compound vowel, we call them oral composite. This one is a blend of sounds giving you that in a way. Can you say you,
You.
due?
Do.
Say the
Okay.
confusion now. You might think this you is you. No lie. This you is who. This Y symbol
Mm.
is what? You. This section you are seeing, they are all sounds. They are not letters. You get it now? They are
Ah,
sounds.
my God. I've not listened. Okay, I had that because I'm following. Okay, I mean, I will write later. Don't worry. I will
You
write them
don't really
later.
need to write too much because
Mm,
you will know
mm,
it by default. That is the
mm.
beauty of it. So my one is know it, not write it. So
You.
you,
You.
yes,
E,
you. This is you.
mm.
So we have due.
Excuse me, sir.
Right?
The oral, is it simply or what? Simply or
Oral
oral?
sample, sample, sample.
Oral sample. The second one.
Oral composé.
No, I mean no. I mean the first, second alphabet, second letter, is it alphabet or something?
These are phonemes.
The
These are
second,
phone.
the second, the
This
second
is
phoneme.
A.
A, yeah. Third one is A.
Is that in?
Then the fourth one is ha.
Ah, not ah.
Ha.
Ah,
Okay,
yes, it's
it's
longer.
long.
Yes,
It's longer than the fifth one.
exactly.
Okay, ah. So the fifth one is ah.
Perfect.
Then the sixth one is ho.
Oh, oh,
Ho.
that oh, yes.
Then that one is I don't know that one again. That one is
Oh,
O
oh,
or what? Oh,
oh,
okay,
yes.
okay. Oh. So this one is who, who, who.
Yes, ooh,
Yeah, oh, and the next one is you.
you, exactly.
Mm. Okay.
Then we come to the complex ones, the last three, which we are going to meet now. We have can you say
Oh,
as in
oh,
the?
oh,
Yes, that is do,
oh,
do.
do. Okay.
That one called him not edge,
Eh,
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 se.
se, se, eh.
We have one called him
Mm.
so, not but so.
Where are we now? Good.
Number 12.
Uh, Number 12. So that's what's the pronunciation?
Mo,
Eh,
le,
so so
This
what's
is
difference?
sound.
Okay.
Uh.
Uh,
This one is only
oh,
the letter E without any accent on it.
oh, oh.
And
So,
sometimes the letter AI in one particular verb don't give you that phoneme. Like le,
but before the previous one, the one before the what
This
is it?
is se.
Uh, This is This ho. So, what's different between the last one and the second one?
This one,
Yes, yes.
this is do, That is lo, do, uh, uh. This one is what we
Mm.
call moyenne. It's neither produced, it's produced at the front of the tongue, but the mouth is never open or closed, just
Which
in
one?
between. This last one.
Okay.
For this one, it's closed. Do, lo. So it's the positioning that differs. And when you master all these sounds, it's knowing how to use them with words. That's how you get to master their pronunciation. If I pronounce it 10 times, you will still be mistaken when you start pronouncing it. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
Hello?
I'm
I
with
should
you.
pronounce?
No, you have enough time to pronounce. Let's go. We want to pick them apart. We want to start with the first eight, which is les voyelles orales simples. Can you repeat after me? Say les voyelles orales simples.
Les voyelles orales simples. Les
Les
voyelles,
voyelles orales,
les voyelles
voyelles
orales,
orales simples. Simple oral
voyelles
vowel.
orales simples.
Let's pronounce the
Simple
eight of
oral.
them. We're dealing with these eight.
Voyelles. Oral sample.
Yes. These eight we are dealing with. So we'll read the words together so you pronounce after me. Are you ready?
Okay,
D.
yeah. D.
D.
So the T is not pronounced.
No, the T is silent.
My God. Okay.
All right. We're going to see a lot of them very soon. We're still warming up. We have D.
D.
Day.
D.
There.
Yes, please, what's the difference between the first and second? The E, the I
That one
and the
is
E there.
E. That
D.
one is A. D.
Ah,
Day. Like the
D,
day
D.
is bright. Day. The word
Ah,
day. Day. A.
okay. Hey,
You are seeing
hey.
this with your English of letter E.
It's difficult. Anyway, I will get it.
You will get it.
Let's
You will
let's
get it.
continue. Let's continue.
So can you say E?
E,
D. D.
D,
Day.
D,
There.
there,
There.
there.
I say, guy, don't damn you in English, in pidgin. Not damn you.
Yeah, not
That
me.
pidgin,
Okay.
not that air. That air. Like the air you breathe, air.
Hey.
So
Okay.
it's not
Hey.
air. There. There.
There.
You have ah.
Ah,
Pat.
pat,
Ah.
ah,
Pat.
pat,
Oh.
ho,
Door.
door,
Oh.
ho,
Do.
do,
Ooh.
who,
Do.
do,
Do.
do.
If you observe in what we say letter D, T is silent, S is silent, X is
Mm,
silent. Hmm?
mm-hmm, mm,
In all of them.
yes.
And then the last E is silent in French, except it is E accent aigu. Now that's A. Is that
I'm
okay?
coming now. Please let me know this one down. So the
Yes.
S, the X,
D,
and
S,
T.
D, X.
S, X, T.
Yes, they're silent. You see some other ones as we go ahead. But this
So
is the
all of the,
foundation.
you're talking about
I said the
the E.
letter E at the end of a word is silent, except it is E accent aigu.
Mm,
Look at the words.
the
If I
part.
have this will be blessé. Hmm?
Yes, yes, yes.
Blessé. But if I have this same letter combination and I wrote this will be bless. This E is silent. But this E is pronounced, but it's E as something.
Okay.
You see E's at the end of the word silent. So we have identified the eight
Okay.
we want to look at. Let's we can run this in 50 minutes or 55 minutes that we have left. Because I have another meeting. Okay, let's go. Vous avez déjà regardé le vidéo. Now you are going to pronounce for me. Let me see how far you comprehend what you watched. Pronounce these two words for us, please.
Okay. Okay. Let me try my best.
You'll be
Uh,
fine.
okay. Okay, I'll be fine. I'm coming. That will be. I'm coming on. This there. That's a pre
Yes.
pre pre.
There is no I before the A now. It's pre.
Eh?
Pre. This is
Pre.
pre.
Okay.
Pray. Pray.
Uh-huh. I.
Don't think with your English. Just pronounce it the way it is. What I'm teaching you to pronounce is the Parisian way of speaking. This is international standard. Anywhere in the
Okay.
world is correct. Whatever I'm
Okay.
telling you to do is correct anywhere in the world. I've
Okay.
spent the last 20 years of my life doing this,
Okay.
from secondary school to first degree to master's to PhD. So it's correct. E.
Okay.
In this context, the X there is silent, right? We say
Yes, I said,
free,
okay,
free. Now I'm only
free.
explaining. Now we have
Okay, okay, okay,
pray.
okay.
We have pray. So this is the first phoneme E and the phoneme A. At this level of our interaction, we want to now begin to look at what are the combination of letters, which we call graphy, that will give you this sound E and this sound A. Please pay close attention now. I'm not dealing with the phonetic jargons. You don't need all those. What you need is to know what are the letters that when I see them combined together, I pronounce it this way, that way. Is that all right?
Yes.
For the sound E, the letter I alone, I circumflex, I with tremor. Tremor is the two
Mm,
dots. And
mm,
then letter Y gives
mm.
you that sound E. But mind you, let's read this example together. Please repeat after me once. I will do in native camp. Il,
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 ai,
ai,
cycle,
cycle,
not cycle, cycle. It says I C Y cycle. The C is pronounced as K and the L. Cycle.
cycle,
Good, cycle. Now, if you observe
cycle.
the letter I and the Y, they are not preceded by another vowel. True or false?
Mm,
They are not followed by the consonant N or M. Am I correct?
correct.
So to have I or Y giving you that E, no vowel must come before it. Letter N or M must not come after it. If not, the sound changes. That's all
Mm.
right? Come to the second one. A. Are you ready? A. E as
A.
you. You have seen that one before.
Mm.
Chanter. Can you repeat that, sir? Chanter.
Chanter.
ER at the end of a word. The ER at the end of a word gives you A. Chanter.
E. Chanter.
Good.
Oh, excuse me. Let me get this thing very well,
All
please.
right, go ahead.
Um. So the first example you gave, you said E, 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 U, as in il, il, aïe, or
I.
something like that. I see
I.
aïe,
Yes.
aïe, aïe,
I.
and cycler,
Yeah.
cycler. So now we now move to the ha, the ha
No,
sound, the ha.
not at the A. This is the A phoneme.
Okay, the full A phoneme, yes, A
Yes.
phoneme, the A phoneme. So I don't understand what you meant by, okay, at the end of the word, that was chante, or is it
Yes.
chante? Okay,
Chanter.
chante,
Now we're looking
chante.
at, okay, maybe I took it the wrong note. Let's look at it again.
Okay.
There are combination of letters or a single letter that gives
Mm.
you a particular sound in a language.
Okay. Okay.
This sound A in French can be realized from different combination. First, when you have E accent aigu, you pronounce that one as A. Have we established that already? I think we have.
Yes.
When you have ER at the end of a word, you pronounce that ER as A. You have EZ as at the end of a word, you pronounce that EZ as A. You have
Okay, I get
EF
it
is
now.
A. ED is A. So when you see
Ah.
those combination, it is A, you pronounce them. So you have chanter, 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 clave,
Chante,
pied.
clé, pied. Ah, I see. I get it.
Now you have E followed by double consonant, except in only in except in a monosyllabic word. You have
Mm.
that E as A. We have descend. We have ES at the end of a word. Naturally, ES at the end of the word is not pronounced because the S normally gives you plural for the word. You get it now?
Mm.
Or in a verb, third second person singular. We don't pronounce the ES at the end of the word. But if that ES is in a monosyllabic word, one syllable, the ES is pronounced as A. So you have le.
Mm,
That's why I pronounce this one as they.
mm.
Hmm? This becomes
Yes.
what now? How do you pronounce this one?
Me,
But this one is they. How you pronounce this one?
me,
May.
me,
Pronounce this
me.
for
Okay, me.
us. Pronounce this for us.
Te,
Pronounce this for us.
say.
It's say. Hmm?
Yes. I said see. I said
Say.
say. I said
Okay.
say. Yeah.
Say. Say. So these are the combination. Now, are you seeing that? So that sound a lot of combination give you that sound A. Hmm?
Yes.
Is what we are emphasizing here. And
Mm,
so, hmm, a lot of that give you that combination. Gives you that. So let's take a look at the next one. You have AI as the final syllable of a word. Hmm? Why do we say at the final syllable of a word? Because that AI, if it's in the middle of a word, look at this word from pronounce this word for us. We have seen this word before. Pronounce it for us, sir.
français,
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 The AI that give you
français,
français.
français,
No,
français.
français. That AI that gives you but that's because there is an S after it, so it's not the last syllable of the word. In quotes.
Mm,
But when you have AI as the last syllable of a word, you find that in verbs, in the future tense, a lot, and some other ways. That AI is pronounced as A.
et,
Example, you have gay,
mm,
j'aimais,
j'aimerais,
j'aimerais.
j'aimerais,
Then we have
j'aimerais.
AY. You see why I told you that I and Y must not be preceded by another vowel. You can see that they're giving you A here now, right?
Mm,
Giving you A there now. Hmm? So AY will give you A any day, anytime. You have the word paye. AY give you A. E arrow give you what again? A. There is double A
et,
in that word. Paye. Hmm? Is it clear now,
er.
sir? E arrow A. Shante, right?
Mm. Ah, yes, 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 yes.
And we have
Pay.
paye.
That would pay.
Paye.
Pay. But you said since it's AY, and then that
AY is
AY,
giving the AY is not giving you
A,
the A. Pay,
yeah.
pay. Then I have ye, another A again.
So where did I see that E there?
That is good. We're going to come to that. That's the last video. We call it semi-vowel,
Okay.
semi-consonant. When you have I
Ah.
followed by I followed by E, or I followed by another vowel, gives you that ye. So Y followed
E.
by another vowel give you that ye. Example, pronounce this word for us. The word communication in French. Try pronouncing it in English, but pronounce it in French for us.
Okay. Co. Mm, ah. Kashan, abi? Kashan.
Mhm. Just break it anyhow.
Ka. Ko. Applying this vowel, right? Vowel, right?
No wahala. Just go ahead.
Ko. Mi. Come. Mi. Ah. Cash. Cashan, abi? Communication, abi?
Good.
Communication, abi?
In English, it's Sean,
Yes, yes.
but in French, it's Sion, Yon, Sion. I followed by I will give you that ye, that communication. Hmm? That
A followed
yon,
by
communication. That is the I followed
Mm.
by O. Now it's Y followed by E. Ye. Payer.
Okay, let's continue.
Yeah, I love you with you.
Amen.
It gets easier. Trust me. We're dealing with the most difficult aspects of the phoneme. Once I'm done with the vowels, it gets easier.
But what can you as in what's the easiest way to learn this thing? Because I know it's the basics. Because if you cannot pronounce these things, it will be difficult for you to read.
Yes. The easiest
So
way
and
is what I'm showing you right now by breaking it down for you.
so
There's
the
no there's
communication, that communication,
communication. You cannot
uh,
don't bother about this communication.
no.
Focus on the know what I'm trying to say that forget about the other ones. The key thing here is do you know what gives you E and A right now in French? That's all you need
Yes.
to know for now. As we
Mm.
progress, you'll be gathering the different knowledge. Before you know it, you can read anything. Hmm? The busiest way is take it one step at a time, one after master each one independently and collectively. That's the easiest way. Is that okay? Now let's make it a bit
Yes.
interesting. This is very boring here. Let's come here. Are you ready for me now? Please repeat after me. La civilisation.
La civilisation.
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 Can you say Z?
Z.
Civilisation. No,
Zivili.
no, 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 no. C.
Si.
V. Li.
Vi. Li.
Za.
Za. Za.
Sion.
Sion.
Good. La
Civili.
civilisation.
La civilisation. Station.
Okay. Let me help
Station.
you. Let me help you. We're going to get there later. When you have S between two vowels, the S pronounced as Z. Hmm?
Okay.
So
S
can you
between.
can you pronounce that word now? When you have T followed by I before another word, that T pronounced as S. Mm-hmm. So let's go. La civilisation.
La civilisation.
Thank you so much. If you observe so much, so well, this I is pronounced as E. This one
Yes.
again as
E.
E. This one
E.
as E. But this
E.
last I is not pronounced as E,
Uh-huh.
right? Because this I
Yes.
is followed by a vowel.
Vowel.
Whereas this one is not followed by a vowel, is not followed by consonant N. I told you the rule
Mm.
earlier, E. What gives you the phoneme E is letter I and Y. Can you see that now? Examples of words. Look at them. Can you say ideal,
Idihala.
Italian?
Italian.
You see, this I is E, this other I is not E, because if Y comes after it, Italian. Can you say ni,
Ni.
ni,
Ni.
Louis,
Louis.
Louis, like we,
Louis.
Louis, yes. Then
Louis.
ridicule,
Ridicule.
good. We have poti,
Papoti.
poti,
Poti.
wistiti,
Ouistiti.
mignon,
Mignon.
mignon. You have philosophe,
Philo. Philosophe.
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 Mhm.
Because the S is between two vowels, right? Vowels.
Philosophe, philosophe.
Philosophe.
Mhm.
Philosophe.
Yeah,
Okay.
science.
Science.
Yeah, ville.
Javille.
So you have the I giving the EE sound. I'm taking this on to buttress what we have done in the previous test. Get that and more.
Yeah.
Now let's go at the Y. Can you say pyjama?
Pyjama.
System.
System.
You see, I put the E as E, the M, but
Mm.
the last E is not pronounced. System.
System.
Ni.
Ni.
hobby,
hobby,
ruby,
ruby,
rhythm,
Richmond,
still.
still,
So you see, the last E is not pronounced,
yes.
but the consonant before it will be pronounced, whether the consonant
Mm.
is silent or not before. So that's your T. Those your like. Look at this word now. We say potty, hmm?
Mm-hmm.
Potty, or we say potits. This last T is pronounced because there's an E after it now,
Okay.
but the E
So,
is
okay,
silent.
please hold on. If there is, if there is a consonant before E, or any,
Yes, the other consonant is pronounced before the last E of a
mm,
word.
or the last consonant is pronounced. Okay.
All right. So that is for the first phoneme, right? Now look
First,
at the
okay, the
E.
first.
Yes, the
Okay.
E that we looked at. Pay close attention now. The I can be followed by E, by S, ES, IT. Those, it doesn't change the I. I in it. I say JTUD, TUATUD, ILATUD, ILATUD. Those, once it's an E after the I, it does not change the I pronunciation. Why? Because I is silent at the end of a word. Am I correct?
Yes.
Schwazi, Schwazi, D, D. The S and T after it does not change it. Those I will find with verbs. Now, you have a word like this now. Can you see fini? There's an E after it. It
Yes.
doesn't
Yes.
change it. We have Schwazi. You see the ES here is not pronounced. True of us.
It's true.
Because it's not a monosyllabic word. So the only is stop at the I. Schwazi. Schwazi. Now look at IS now. You have me. Can you see me there? You have
Yes.
pre.
Three.
Me, pre. Me, pre.
Three.
Good. You have a cre, you have D. The T is not pronounced. The I, you see it down. It's over the I. So there's quite a lot of words. You have la nuit, souris, brebis, fourmi. You have avis, colis, compromis, devis, paradis, permis, radis, rubis, sursis, appétit. We have conflit, crédit, débit, fruit, lit,
Oui.
produit.
Li. Produit.
D coming, X, Z following, it doesn't change it. We have roti, Paris, cri, pri, ri, ni. So those
Ri.
consonants are not pronounced after it. Then when you have, look at this word we pronounced earlier, H-I, we
Hmm.
said I. We could have
Aye.
pronounced this AI as either A or E, true of us.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. True.
But we decided to pronounce the A as A and the I as
Mm-hmm.
E. When you have
Hmm.
this tremor on a word, you pronounce the word independently. Like when you have E as on the U, you pronounce that A.
Hmm.
It becomes E. It doesn't remain A. When I have I. Hmm?
Hmm.
A, E.
Yeah.
Now, you say
So that
and tremor.
so in that case you don't have to pronounce the hard at the back. High.
No, Air. The arrow is pronounced also Air. Air.
Higher.
Air. Now, when it's a tremor, you see it, you have Caraïbe, Air. Now look at this word. We have this.
Maize.
It gives you me. It's now maize.
Hmm.
IT. Hmm? You separate the
But
A
but
and
but
the
you
I.
said that when S ends any word, you don't call
Yes,
the S is silent.
this is an exceptional word. Maize.
Exception.
Yes,
Hmm.
maize.
I
You pronounced
I
you pronounced this one. So the A and the I are pronounced separately. Called the tremor on the I.
So are you saying that when we have the tremor on the alphabet
On that I, you pronounce it
on that
independent.
I
Yes, you pronounce it
independently, so you
independently.
can pronounce the last word too, irrespective.
Here, the B is pronounced because there's an E after the B.
Mm.
Here, INT pronounced the I. Here, arrow, I. The arrow is
Mm.
pronounced at it. Maize. This is the only exceptional word there. So that's not the
Mm.
rule. The major thing is that you pronounce the A and the I independently. Hmm?
Okay.
That's the major thing in that context. That's the major thing there. So having seen that, we will move now to the third phoneme that we have. We have seen the first two. We have seen A,
Mm.
right? E
Yes.
as on the
Oh,
U,
yeah. So yeah, go to
E
air.
arrow, EZ. We have seen that. We want to come to the third. If you observe from this other textbook, let me see how you are going to do. Can you please read this four for us before we go ahead? Read it for us, please. Those four simple sentences.
Oh my God. Ile, I, il,
Trust your guts. You
lady.
get it. A lady.
Huh?
Yes.
Lady.
Lady. Correct.
Lady.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Ilele.
Good.
Eledri. Ile. Diri. Is it diri or dri? Diri.
Dirige. Dirige.
Dirige.
Pronounce it.
Diri.
Dirige.
Dirige.
Il dirige. Yes. Number four.
Ile dirige. But hold on, please, sir. He said it's silent at the end of the word, except with what?
I didn't get
And
you.
okay, I know he said E is silent except is with what? Is with
E asonted you
something.
becomes A.
No, I'm saying that, for example, now, this dirige, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, it's silence, right? The
Yeah,
E
the
is
E is not
silent.
pronounced. Yes. The G
Okay,
pronounced
the
as
dirige, yes.
J.
Okay, this one, E, le, fini, fini,
Fini. Il est
fini,
fini.
fini,
Il est
ile,
fini. All right.
fini.
Good. That's okay. Now, let's now look at your A. I've seen E and A. The next phoneme we are going to be looking at is phoneme A. Please pronounce these two words for us, sir.
E,
Yes.
L, something like that.
Good.
L,
Il,
L,
elle. No,
E,
okay,
L,
L. The last E
E,
is not
L.
pronounced.
It's not
Il,
for
elle.
E, L, yes,
Good.
E, L.
Now, I'm going to give you some time to brood over what I want to show you. Look at
Mm.
the L. We have seen the il already. Hmm?
Mm-hmm.
Take a look
Yes.
at this section and try and make sense of it. When I come, I'll give you 5 minutes to just look at it and think what's happening there
Okay.
in 5 minutes. So I'm going to pause now the recording. And after five
Mm-hmm.
minutes, I'm going to come back and then we are
Mm.
going to discuss it. I want to engage you
Okay.
in this discourse. So let me pause the recording now.